there. Welcome, morning. My name is Katie. Rhiannon, welcome. Good morning. All right, so we're gonna get moving here. Put the workout in the chat if you want to follow along. Let's get warmed up and we'll go over what it entails because we have something, I guess it's slightly different this morning. So let's start the timer and then we're going to start with some plank walkouts. So the edge of your mat, we're going to come up onto the toes, reach up nice and tall, get a good stretch, fold forward, knees soft because, you know, it's early. And we'll walk out to our plank and then we'll walk it back in. Come on up. We're just going to do this a couple times and then we'll add to it. Just get the body moving. We're breathing. Make sure you have your water. We'll talk about weights and exercises and what everything means in a moment. I have gone a little lighter today. I'm feeling a little sore. So I have 8s and 10s right now. So hold your plank. We're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to bring the back knee down. We're going to lift up into a lunge. We're going to pull this back and just do a dynamic little hamstring movement there. We're going to add a twist and then pull this right elbow towards the right ankle. Reach it back up. Right hand down. Right foot back. Down dog. Plank. Other side. If you're like, I missed something, don't worry. As long as you're moving, right? That's the main thing here for our warm up is we're moving our body. Plank, and then let's walk it back and come all the way up. So we have 40 20s, but the 20s, we're going to repeat what we just did. The 20 seconds, we're going to have an option to do, call them pogos. They're not really, they're just kind of jumping in place lightly, okay? They're optional. If you want that 20-second rest, you take the 20-second rest. We do have a shorter 30-second rest at the end of each round. We have 4, so we have 4 minutes, and then we'll move on. We have unilateral, pretty basic movements, combination of movements here today. All right. Let's switch. What do we have next? Oh yeah, we're gonna do, since we're doing a little bit, pogos are just kind of like on the toes like this, nothing crazy, okay? But let's start with a little bit of power here. And if pogos don't work, you can come up into a calf raise. We'll go over that. So what you're gonna do from here is we're gonna squat down. As you come up, think power, squeeze the glutes up onto the toes. Down, squeeze the glutes. Just a couple more, squeeze. Last time. Good. All right, let's warm up that core a little bit. We'll go over everything, right elbow to left knee. Squeeze, release. So our first section is a reverse lunge with a twist. Pretty sure you've seen everything on here today. I say that all the time though, and then I get to something, I'm like, oh, just kidding. Switch sides. With our basic pogo. So you guys keep going with that, which is just this, just a little hop. If you need to do this instead, then that's fine. Calf raise instead. Then we're going to move into a sumo with a reach here. You guys keep with this sumo. I'm going to keep going here. Then we have a bicep curl to an overhead press. And then we go pogos side to side. Again, small movement, nothing crazy. If you can't hop, you're just stepping quickly. Number 3, lateral lunge to curtsy, right? We go out, we go back, and then we're gonna do pogos, forward and back. And then last but not least in this set, we have a row with a tricep push, and we're gonna do quick feet up and back. So kind of pogo-ish, up and back, all right? All right, let's do it. Last section, we'll go over when we get there. It's our core push. All right, 10 seconds. Reverse lunge with a twist, so one weight. Let's do right leg moving. Here we go. So, knee hovers, weight is at the chest, we're twisting once we get back, and then we're stepping up. Back, knee hovers, twist, and back up. So 20 seconds. Now we have 4 rounds, right? We're gonna do 2 on each side before we get a rest. That means you have 4 seconds to 20 seconds of these pogos, a little over a minute. 3, 2, 1. You can do some, you can do all, you could do none, right? Take that break if you need it. We're gonna do same side. We're gonna burn out that side, and then we'll switch it up. 3, 2, 1. So my right leg's gonna be moving still here, 40 seconds. There's no extra time for transitions. We're just going back to back. We're breathing. I don't know what oh, you know what? Sunday, I did a bit of a row kettlebell burner, and it's catching up to me today. I don't know about you ladies, but I always get DOMS, so I always, it's not the day after my workout, it's the day after that I feel it. All right, here we go. Pogos. Got just light. Just keep moving. You can be here, or you can be resting. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna switch to that other foot. Here we go. So I have the left leg pushing back. Weight is in that right foot. Twisting to your degree. Breathing. Make sure we have a little bit of space between the feet for balance. No hurry. One at a time. All right, here we go. Pogo, second to last time. So it's funny because yesterday was the day I was like, okay, that was a really bad habit. Let me tell you. Reading. I don't really scroll social media. I post. I don't really scroll. Last time, here we go. But I love Reddit. And so I have this really bad habit of, not in the morning necessarily, but at night, it's kind of become my like wind down. Problem is, I'm, looking at the screen, and then sometimes I can't sleep, and I'll just look for 20 minutes, turns into an hour, yada yada. So yesterday, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time, we'll get a 30-second break. I was like, that's it. I love to read. I just don't have, I'm actually reading 2 books right now. And they're both like, okay. I'm like, I need a book. Rest. What happened in that rest? I'm not really sure. That was 4, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was 4. All right, take your rest. Not sure what happened. All right. Here we go. We're moving to some upper body. We have a bicep curl to an overhead press. We're going to do pogos side to side. I'm going to go with an 8 to start here. See how that goes. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So to make it harder, you could hold a weight in the opposite hand. Not necessary though. So we curl, squeeze, turn, push up, shoulder away from the ear. To make it even harder, if let's say maybe you had only light weights, right? I like to give you options because I don't know what you're working with. You could hold the bicep curl or the overhead on the other side. All right, we're going side to side. Again, you don't need a huge movement. I'll finish my story. So it's like, that's it. I was super tempted in the airport a few weeks ago, back to that same right side, to buy a book there, which is obviously the worst idea ever, right? It's the most expensive. And typically for years, I've bought and sold books on eBay, but they're still, I mean, what, $3 to $4? I'm not terrible. I like having actual books. I don't like the Kindle thing. I'm a little old school sometimes. So I was like, I was coming back from the grocery store last night and was like, yesterday, I guess it was like 4. I was like, going to the library. I've not had a library card. I guess I did as an adult when I lived in Newton for a while. I was so excited. I was like a kid in a candy store. I was like, I don't even know what I'm getting. The last few books I've read, left side, I've gotten from my sister-in-law, but they've been pretty good. And I know a few, authors that I liked or like, one of which I have all of his books here, so I wasn't going with that one. Anyways, I got 2 books. One is a Colleen Hoover that I read her before, and I guess she has that new movie. I don't pay attention. I'm so bad. Pogo side to side. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. I need tissue. It ends with us or something. Yeah. My sister-in-law told me that one too. She's a big reader. So I didn't get that one because I didn't know till after. Here we go. Last round. But I got a different one. And then I think the other one's called, I started last night, Silent Patient. I forget the author of that one. Very excited. So all that detail. I know I'm the worst storyteller ever. I was like, I'm gonna sleep so well. I did give myself 10 minutes to catch up on a couple of things on Reddit, but that was like at 9 last time. So I was like, this is gonna be so good. I read 50 pages. I'm tired. It's 10:30, 30 minutes to settle and sleep, rest. Not so much. It's okay. I'm gonna try again tonight and I'm probably gonna be exhausted, right? All right, here we go. So lateral lunge to curtsy. I'm gonna go a little heavier with some 10s here. I mean, you can go even heavier, right? I just kind of give you a gauge. If I was doing this on my own without being sore, I would probably use 20s. All right, pogos forward and back, lateral lunge with curtsy. 3, 2, 1, we're in it. Let's start with that right leg again. Whoops. Lateral to curtsy. You can keep the leg lifted, make it a little harder. So it's kind of like a superset, right? A superset is when we have back-to-back exercises. They can be similar, they can be different like today. They can be, one can be strength, one can be more cardio-esque. Jumping is a skill. So we're gonna go forward and back with these ones. Here we go. My one-on-one client, we do indoor rowing. We're working on jumping because on the rower, 3, 2, 1, same side. When you come off what's called the catch for your stroke, right, to push away from the machine, it's almost like a lot of people describe it like a jump squat, right? Like power, like we did in the beginning of class, right? Powerful push. You might not do any indoor rowing, but it's still important to have mobility, right? Movement. Movement is medicine. Here we go. We're going forward and back, right? Yes. Okay, there we are. All right, so our last section, I said 2 to 3 rounds. Probably only get through 2. It's kind of a plank. Here we go. Other leg, plank, core, cash out. 30 seconds each. 4 exercises. Quick rest, and we'll do it again. If we run out of time, then we can always, because I obviously set up this timer without any rest, so it might be a little off. You can always cut it shorter. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Second to last time. We're here. Remember, you could be here, or you could be resting. Who wants to rest when we've already made it here, right? When I first got up, I was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Here we go, last round. I'm dying. I was like, I'm not dying. I'm fine. And then you get into it, and I'm like, okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I do have to bartend tonight and do my regular job today. So that's going to kind of suck, but that's okay. Last Tuesday was super, super slow. So I was able to go home like 2 hours early, which, I mean, I'm there, right? I committed. But on a day like today, I'll be happy. Here we go. Last 20 seconds. We have our final exercise. Row, tricep kickback. 3, keep going. 2, 1. All right. 30 seconds. We go for time. 7:50. Cool. Plenty of time. All right. Row, tricep kickback. Same thing. You can hold in the other arm. Make it harder. You could hold that row position. We're going in 10. And we're gonna go up and down our mat. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're in this bent over. We'll start with the right arm. We row, kick back, straighten that arm, release. Same arm, kick, release. I know 40 seconds is a long time to be in this position. If you need to stand up, please feel free to do so, but we only have 10 seconds left. Going by fast. All right, here we go. Up and down, up and down. Quick feet, up and down. We're kind of walking here. Again, if you can't hop, you could step, or you could do kind of like a staggered calf raise, back to it. Got lots of options, ladies. Well, and gentlemen, if anyone else joined while we were moving. I can't see who pops up. Probably for the best. It would be very distracting. Burning out this right side. Almost there. Squeeze, release. There we go. Up and down. We're going to move to the left side. You can go as fast or as slow here as you need. All right. Left arm. Belly strong for that bent over position. Remember, our elbow isn't going too far past our rib cage there. Nice long spine. Belly is engaged. All right, second and last time. We're moving, we're moving. Okay, 1 minute rest. Now, if we need or have time for a 1 minute rest. Sorry, not sorry. Here we go. Last time. Left arm. Pull that belly button up and in towards the spine. Right arm is stagnant. You don't have to have a weight in that arm. There we go. Last time. Quick feet up and back, up and back. All right, so we're going plank hip dips. We have our forearm plank, right side, left side. And then we're heading into some mountain climbers. Yes. All right. Take about 20 more seconds. So plank hip dips. Your hips are dipping side to side. These over here. See. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're on the forearms. Hips go side to side. You can be on the knees and do the same thing. Then we're going to move right into a side plank. On the right or the left. I'm going to go right. There we go. Right forearm down. Or just holding. But if you want to make it more challenging, you could do a thread under here. Breathing, lifting those hips nice and high. I switch to the other side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We have one more 30-second. We're going to take it into mountain climbers. Slower, more concentrated, a little abdominal strength, quicker, the heart rate up, a little bit of cardio. Up to you. 5 seconds. Rest. Don't rest. Just kidding. Mountain climbers. I saw the rest come up as up next, and I was like, oh. Did put the rest in here. Sometimes I create my workouts and do the timer days in advance, which honestly, rest, not rest. That doesn't, I'm like, oh God, I'm so ahead. But then when it comes time for class, I'm like, what did I do? What, like this morning I had written kick feet up and back. And I was like, what the freak does that mean, Katie? All right. 10 seconds. We're going to go for it again. Last time. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hip dips. Side to side. We're breathing. You want the elbows under the shoulders. So if you have any good book recommendations, you want to send my way, you have my email. Send them over. Here we go. Side plank. I'm over on this left already, so I'm just going to stay here. Now you could drop the knee here as well, right? Totally fine. Ten seconds. We'll do the other side. Here we go, other side. Last minute of work. We're breathing. Minimal rest today, but I know you guys can handle it. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. This is it. Squeeze. Wrists under the shoulders. Breathing, nice long spine. Also take a child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Grab some water if you need. And, 8 o'clock on the dot. So always kind of moving, stretching what you need. I would recommend some little bit of lunging, and then you can kind of do this modified warrior 2. This feels really good too. And then do some up and overs with the arms, stretch out the shoulders, across the body. You know the drill. All right, you're off. Oh, you're so welcome, Lisa. Thanks for coming. You're welcome, Susan. So drink water, be good to yourselves, ladies. I'll see you next week or for yoga tomorrow at 5:15. All right, take care.